Welcome back. What have you learned since last we spoke?
This forest is much more than it seems.
Indeed, if you know how to work its magic, you have seen few of its many paths.
I met a man who wandered these woods over 100 years ago. I believe I was taken back in time, or he was brought forward.
A convergence. When the path bends right, you can see this forest as it is in the past, or as it will be in the future. There is no time when on these paths, only place. They are present, past, and future all at once.
The man I spoke to claimed to be hunting the Blair witch. I assume he never found her.
Oh, he may have killed a witch, but the powers in this forest are far greater.
Are you saying there's more than one witch, or that the witch isn't human?
Neither assumption is incorrect. You have found a witch yourself.
The only person I've seen in these woods is Kyle Brody. Now I saw him at Rustin Parr's house. You're telling me that 10-year-old boy is a witch?
The boy is merely a vessel, an innocent victim transformed into a cunning tool of Hekidomix.
Hekitomix?
Your people give names to things beyond your comprehension. My people do the same. The darkness that inhabits this place was here long before man came into this world. It is known to my people as Hekidomix. If you wish to stop Hekidomix, you must remove it from the boy. I am the last one alive who knows how to repel Hekidomix from a human host. Using this Twana, you can drive Hekidomix from the boy. Simply touch the boy with this, and Hekidomix will be torn from his body. But once it's free of the child, that power will return to the forest. Those who have attempted to hunt Hekidomix in its true form have all perished.
It must be vulnerable to something.
The origin of Twana is unknown, though legends speak of an ancient tribe that learned to duplicate the magic Hekidomix uses to move through the worlds. The Twana allows us to open countless paths. I have found the names for some of them. A path exists that will take Hekidomix into a realm from which even he cannot escape.
So all I have to do is make another Tawana to banish Hekitomix.
If it were that simple, my people would have done so long ago. I've never learned the name of the path that will banish Hekitomix. My elders spoke of Hekitomix source, a path so dark and twisted that it took Hekitomix 1,000 years to emerge. If you could send the demon back to that place, it would be powerless for the next 1,000 years. That birthplace is a true name, one that Hekidomix has kept very secret.
The witch hunter I encountered in the woods said that he knew the name of the witch and her home. That might actually be the name of the demon's home. He promised to leave his journal for me in the caves near Coffin Rock.
Find those caves in the journal. Return to me with the name of the void, and I will help you conquer Hekidomix.
Amazing. Exactly as the witch hunter said. A lot of pages are missing, but a few show that he encountered some of the same symbols I've seen. I've got to get this back to Asgaya.
Did you find what you seek?
Perhaps. I have the witch hunter's journal, but it is incomplete. Here's a drawing of what appears to be a young boy on Coffin Rock with a partial name written above it. Does it mean anything to you? What's the matter? What is it?
When I was a child, my grandfather drew this picture in the sand and told a story. It's the story of Bleeding Boy. Long ago, the first tribe to enter these woods found Hecaitomix waiting. Hecaitomix stole one of their young, and on a dark path atop Coffin Rock, he sacrificed the boy, opening the boy's belly and spilling him across the rock. Because of Hecaitomix's power, the boy never dies. He bleeds ceaselessly in agonizing pain. Hecaitomix drinks the boy's blood and feeds on his pain. His tribe attempted to rescue him after discovering the secrets of the Twana. Many strong warriors and mighty shaman were taken by Hecaitomix. They could not free their captive son. The entire tribe vanished without a trace. Some other stories say that a warrior shaman named Othewenda did survive and left a warning at the edge of these evil woods.
This Othewenda is mentioned in some of the literature I found in the Burkittsville Library.
Yes, he is well known in many tribes. It is said that Othewenda's magic ward remains at the edge of this forest and can only be seen by powerful shaman. With his entire tribe destroyed, Bleeding Boy was doomed to writhe in agony atop Coffin Rock forever.
But I've been to Coffin Rock. I saw no one.
Bleeding Boy lives in another path, the one mentioned in this journal.
Disemboweled on Coffin Rock. Oh, why didn't I notice that before? There's a label here. Mr. Brownie. I thought Mary was talking about a pet, but this teddy bear is her missing Mr. Brownie. I found this teddy bear at Coffin Rock, cut open as if it had been disemboweled. I saw Kyle Brody with it earlier, but now I know it originally belonged to Mary Brown.
Who is this Mary Brown? Her name has been kept hidden from me.
She's a 10-year-old girl from Burkittsville.
Innocent, like Bleeding Boy. Hecaitomix intends to add Mary Brown to his eternal feast atop that accursed rock.
Kyle plans to take Mary out to Coffin Rock and sacrifice her.
I cannot guess Hecaitomix's intentions, but such a thing is possible. You must find and protect Mary Brown.
I'll do my best. But about this journal, is there anything useful in it?
You might be able to defeat Hecaitomix and free Bleeding Boy at the same time.
How?
Hecaitomix will not fall easily into a trap. But with the proper distraction, he may be vulnerable. If you were to free Bleeding Boy and carry him from Coffin Rock, Hecaitomix would surely follow.
How do I find this Bleeding Boy?
My people have lost the name of Bleeding Boy's path. That is up to you to find. Give to me the 3 symbols for that path, and I will make the Twana for you. Elspeth Holliday, the task is upon you to discover the characters for the path.
This is the journal the witch hunter said he'd leave in the caves under Coffin Rock. Chunok-as. The path to Bleeding Boy is called Chunok-as. There were drawings on Rustin Parr's house. One of them filled in the blanks for the missing parts in the witch hunter's journal.
Very good. Show me the symbols.
What happens once I rescue Bleeding Boy?
Using Bleeding Boy as a distraction, you could lead Hecaitomix through another portal, trapping him in the nameless void.
I haven't come across anything that alludes to such a place. How will I find the path for this void?
I know not. You may not be the one meant to find it. If it is intended, the path will find you. If the path is learned, return to me at once, and I will tell you what you must do. It's not as simple as the other Twana you have used. I will teach you the proper way to use it. Go now. You must return to town and protect Mary Brown at all costs. Should she fall victim to Hecaitomix, his power will increase,